Okay, so I'm gonna be completely honest and unfiltered about my story of being really down bad. Now, I've been on NoFap for a while, and like anything else in the beginning, it was hard. I would relapse every few days, and once I relapsed, I did it once, and then I had the mentality of, I did this once, I might as well do it a few more times. And that was a horrible mentality. I used to hear all these different benefits of NoFap, like your strength is gonna increase, or your confidence is gonna go up, or even girls can smell their attention on you. Like, what the fuck? I mean, while some of those benefits are true, I think the biggest benefit of being on NoFap is actually that you don't feel like a loser anymore. I mean, do you ever notice like when you bust a nut and you just kind of sit there and you're sad and you're saying to yourself, I don't want to do this anymore, or why did I do that? I feel like a fucking degenerate. I feel like a loser. Bro, that's what fapping does to you. And I hated that feeling. I didn't want to feel that disgust anymore. So I just stopped. I decided to recreate myself, basically. Okay, this might sound a bit mean, but you ever just walk around and you see some fat guy who looks like he hasn't showered and that he gets no girls at all, and you just think to yourself, damn, that guy must go home and like play video games and watch porn and fap all day or something. This might sound a bit cringe, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I think the term alpha and beta is really true. And the one big act of the beta is he's fapping while watching the alphas fuck. So my goal of this video here is to stop you guys from thinking with your monkey brain and guiding your hand to your dick, and just stop fapping, okay? Now, here's the thing. Once you go on this no-fap journey and you tell people that you're not fapping anymore, people are going to try to drag you down and call you weird names and call you this and call you that for not fapping. They're going to call you gay. They're going to call you cringe. They're going to start making fun of you. So once you start telling people and then you start hearing these negative things, my advice to you would just to be cut them off completely. Because why are you hanging around people who are doing this thing that you're trying to stop? It's like people who are drug addicts. You're trying to stop doing drugs, but you still hang around these people. It doesn't make sense. If you hang around drug addicts while you're trying to stop doing drugs, the chances are you're gonna go back to doing drugs. So that's my point. Stay away from people who are bringing you down to their level. You're trying to go up. You're not trying to come back down, okay? I've heard some stupid stories. Honestly, people have told me some stupid things about fapping, and I'll give you some examples. I've had people say to me stuff like, you need a fap so you can release all the stress that you have, or you need a fap and watch porn every day so that you make sure your dick works. Like, what the fuck? These are actual things people have told me. Like, what? If you're stressed and you need a fap to release all that stress and not be stressed anymore, that just tells the world what kind of person you are. You're a loser if you do that. If you have stress, go find a solution for that stress, not fucking fap. It doesn't make sense. Anyways, I got the idea for this video. My friend actually sent me a message about, 2 weeks ago. And he said, Jordan, I can't stop fapping. Now let's call him F. We'll call him F. So yeah, F messaged me saying, Jordan, I can't stop fapping. I need help. And I said, no problem, F. Give me a call and we'll sort this out. I'll change your fapping habits forever. Now, I want to start off by talking about why people might fap. And I really think it all comes down to being bored and they have no structure in their day. And what I mean by that is if they have no structure in their day, they're just kind of drifting around. And when you're drifting around, you become bored. And when you're bored, you just want to touch your dick because you think you're thinking with your monkey brain, basically. And I guess if you've been watching porn for so long and that's kind of the only thing you know. You're kind of in NPC mode, and then your brain just like resorts to touching your dick, basically. To prevent you from drifting away, drifting around in your day, I have a video that I'm going to link in the description. You can go and watch. It's about how to plan your day to be as efficient as possible, so you know exactly what you're doing instead of just drifting around thinking of the next thing. You have a plan there which shows you exactly what you're going to be doing during that day. So my advice to you would be, go ahead and watch that video first and then come back and watch this. I want to get straight to the point of how to actually cut fapping out. I don't want to make this video super long. I don't want to give some bullshit advice. I just want to get straight to the point, okay? So how do you stop fapping? And it's not just for fapping. It could be any addiction, okay? If you want to stop smoking weed, you want to stop taking drugs, you want to stop fapping, you want to stop watching porn, this video helps. You need to take my advice and start implementing it. To stop fapping, to get on NoFap, you can't just say to yourself, well, I'm on NoFap now, I can't fap anymore, and start counting the days. Okay, this is the worst thing you can do. If you keep telling your brain that you're on NoFap, your brain's just gonna keep thinking about you being on NoFap, and you're gonna want to fap even more. It's stupid. And like, I'll give you another example. People who are addicted to alcohol, right? Who are alcoholics. Once they get off alcohol, you're gonna notice them start counting the days. Like, okay, 14 days off of alcohol, 10 days off of alcohol. I don't know, whatever, how many days off of alcohol. Why are you counting the days? You're basically telling people that, what, after a certain amount of days, you're gonna go back to being a degenerate again and start drinking alcohol? Like, that's stupid. To get off any bad habits, you need to become a certain type of person. You need to cut out all the bad habits, replace them with good habits, okay? Completely change your identity. And I heard a good quote that really matches with this video and what I'm about to say. In order to become a new you, the old you must die. That's an amazing quote. Now, how do you create your new version? So here's an actionable step. What I want you to do right now is pause this video and go grab a pen and paper. Now, once you have that pen and paper, I want you to start writing down your ideal version or the best version of yourself. Start writing the goals that you want. So this could be, I want a six-pack, I want a Porsche, I want a beautiful girl, I want whatever, right? It can be anything. But instead of writing in the form of I want this, I want that, I want you to write the goals that you have in the present form. So it would be, I have a six-pack, I have a Porsche, I have a beautiful girl. You see where I'm getting here? And after you write down all your goals, actually make sure to write as many goals as you can and be as detailed as possible. This really helps. So anyways, write it in the present form. And once you have all your goals written down, I want you to write down all the things that this character did in order to achieve these goals, or the habits that this person created in order to have the things that you want. Now, once you have every single thing written down, I want you to put this piece of paper up somewhere where you can see it daily and then look at it daily. From now on, from this very moment, from the second this video ends, that is your new identity. That is the person that you're going to become. The thing is, if you want to achieve success in anything, you need to live in alignment of who you need to become. So here's the thing, right? To achieve any sort of success, to overcome any addictions, you need to live in alignment of the goals that you have. So let's say, for example, if you want a six-pack, you can't be eating burgers all day. You need to eat healthy. You need to exercise regularly. That's how you get the six-pack. That's what I mean by living in alignment to your goals. Now, I know that after writing down all these habits and the goals that you have, this version that you need to become, there are still some people who will still say, oh, but Jordan, what if I still get temptations to touch my dick? Don't worry, I got you, as always. Here's the thing, discipline. You need to be hard on yourself. There's no easy way. Thing is, you've been doing it for so long, you can't, it's hard to just stop like that. You can't just go and everything changes, okay? Thing is, I would say we need to prioritize progress here. Let's say you were fapping 3 times a day, and after using my methods, you now fap once a day, okay? And after once a day, you now do it once every 3 days, and then once every week, once every 2 weeks, once every month, and now you're not doing it for 6 months. That's progress, okay? You're winning if you do this. That's what we want. I understand that it's hard to stop immediately. It is. It was hard for me. I didn't just stop like that. I trained myself to stop. So I completely understand. The thing is, you just need to be hard on yourself and understand that it takes time. But with what I just told you, it really works. I just need you to trust me. So implement the strategies that I told you. Be hard on yourself and be disciplined. You need to understand that it's you who controls your brain, nothing else. Once you start to feel like you're an NPC again, you need to snap out of it. Sometimes you just need to go through the pains and the temptations. Winston Churchill said it himself. If you're going through hell, keep going. Some other things you could do is meditate, go for a walk, get outside your house, fucking do some push-ups, talk to a friend. There's many things you could do. Just get out the house, get out of being in the state of boredom. The last thing I want to tell you about is you have a choice. Okay, you have a choice to either become a winner and, overcome these addictions, reach the goals that you have, create the good habits, or you could be the same loser and never make any progress. You always have a choice, so make yours. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. If you've tried it out, come back a week later, leave a comment on how it helped you, and please also leave a comment on some other things I could help you with. And till I see you again, I'm rooting for you, I believe in you, and I love you.